Hello everybody, I hope you're all having a superb day. I'm going to be channeling the divine masculine energies in this message, and that's a message that we can begin straight away. I was reminded of your scent recently, my beloved divine feminine. I was reminded of your exquisite and divine scent, but when that happens, it's a reminder of our oneness, about our oneness on the high dimensions, but since there's no separation between the dimensions, it's a reminder of our oneness on all the dimensions, including right here. We are not separate. We never have been separate. We never could be separate. We were created as one in the same instant to be one another's eternal love. So I'm not over here doing something else. I am you, and you are me. We are one being, one consciousness, one soul blueprint. It's hardly surprising. I was reminded of your scent. I am not the same person that you remember. No, I'm a completely different person. I'm going to be a completely different person when we come together in our permanent harmonious union. And you already know this because you have grown and changed and evolved and transformed so much that I have as well. I have no choice but to do what you're doing. I have no choice but to mirror what you're doing. I have no choice but to mirror your core choices. Even if it looks different, if you look a little bit deeper, you will see that I mirror everything that you do, and all I can do is mirror, mirror, mirror. So if I'm showing you something that you don't like, you can go in and fix it. There is not a problem anywhere in the universe that can't be resolved within. And as you do the inner work and you resolve the blocks and the upsets that I show you, it's okay to just relax. It's safe to surrender. Because you know, as well as I do, that I am yours and always have been and always will be. But who gives me to you? Do you give me to you? No, the divine gives me to you. So it's safe to surrender control of our union and how it unfolds to the divine. Allow her to do her job. That's what she wants. That's all she wants to do. If it feels a little bit scary to surrender, why is that? Is it a bit scary to consider how you're not God anymore? But how was being God before working out for you? It's going to work out a lot better if you don't try to do God's job for her. Let God do God's job for you. All you have to do is just work through the blocks and the upsets and whatever comes up and live your best life. That's it. And in every moment, choose love. You keep choosing love. Keep choosing love, keep choosing joy, keep choosing our harmonious union. You can't go wrong. I miss you, but I know that we are always together in spirit. Yeah, I'm already with you. I'm already with you. We already have harmonious union. Nobody can take it from us. All that's required is the realization that it was always there. And then our outer reality manifests to match that. That's it. It's that simple. It's not rocket science. It's not really complicated. It's so simple that it's easy to miss. And it's safe to allow yourself to be vulnerable. It's safe to make yourself vulnerable in the face of the divine. The divine cannot harm you. The divine is love itself. Do you choose to make yourself vulnerable before love itself? That's all you have to do. Because when you step into your newfound innocence and vulnerability, it enables me to do the same. And in our newfound innocence and vulnerability, we'll really get to know each other in a state of true intimacy, of true closeness, true connectedness, and true communication, in a place of communion and deep, deep love. It's coming. Good reason to rejoice. There are still so many unsaid things between us. Well, maybe there'll come a time when we do say these things, but then again, I've forgotten how to talk. Our harmonious union is going to be so incredible and so fantastic and so magnificent, and we'll have healed through all this stuff on the way there, that most likely it won't be necessary to have that conversation and say those unsaid things, because we'll already know. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. It's another little secret. There's stuff that I'm not telling you, and stuff that I'm looking at, that I'm keeping under wraps. Yes, I admit I'm keeping my cards close to my chest at the moment. But time is coming where I will put all the cards on the table in a state of total openness and vulnerability. And you can accelerate that process by being in a state of innocence and self-acceptance and self-love, because you're choosing love. And then I'll have no option but to accept you. Like attracts like. Because you are me and I'm you, we're one being, one consciousness. If you're in a state of innocence and vulnerability and openness and connectedness, and you're choosing love, then I will be attracted to you in a state of vulnerability and innocence and closeness and connectedness and communion and true love. It's that simple, it's that easy. Just raise your vibration to the frequency of love, because there comes a point where your base vibration becomes so high that you won't be able to not be with me. It's just a consciousness harmonious union. It's a state of being. It's a frequency. You'll be returning to who you truly are, your godlike self, your divine self, your eternal self. And that's how that's the state in which you're going to be meeting me in harmonious union. I've got a really good feeling about this. I'm sorry I haven't told you that I love you. I didn't know how to. I've never loved anybody like you. I've never loved like this. It was absolutely impossible to get such huge words through my throat chakra particularly considering the state that it was in at the time. So I said a load of nonsense. I may have said a load of nonsense. I may have said a load of rubbish that didn't sound very nice, because the truth is I had no idea as to how to ask you to love me. Okay, my friends, I think I'm gonna put this message to bed now. Really hope you enjoyed it, and hope you have a brilliant rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.